one of the mics, the attachment that we put into the bottom of the thing, the broken one. We couldn't get it out, so when we get to Houston today, we're gonna have to get it out.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep
at the airport nice and early. Left at 4:30 this morning. Way too early for me. You can't tell the look on my face. If you're an OG vlogger, you know there's only one thing that's gonna make a trip, and that's coffee. Heading to Houston to shoot with Demartini. Tomorrow is gonna be a fun day. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with these vlogs or how we're gonna turn it out. If we have enough content in the day, we might do them one vlog a day or not. We'll figure it out. Today we're just gonna get there, go to the Alpha League Gym. As all of you, the OGs know, we've been to the Alpha League Gym every single trip. This is my 4th time in Houston, 4th time in the Alpha League Gym. I should just buy a monthly pass there or something. Probably might help. And then tomorrow we're shooting with Demartini for the new launch that's coming up with digitalexpert.com. And then on Friday we're doing a all-day finance seminar taught by Demartini himself. He hasn't taught this in over 5 years, so we're kind of double ending the trip making that. And then Saturday we leave for Salt Lake City. Let's just kind of talk about what's going to happen between now and Houston, and then when we get to the airport on Saturday, we'll talk about Salt Lake City. But this is going to be a fun week because we're gone for the entire week. Come back next Wednesday. See you in Houston.
That's a call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got a bad bitch ass tatted, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes.
Get off my flight, bag comes down, and that's what happened. So they gave me a new bag, and now we gotta swap it because they need this bag. All right, let's do this. Off to the hotel. Let me figure out how the hell we get out of here first. I'm gonna go get some lunch. Hopefully this thing's got some guts in it. I think this is more of like a big
RGF production.
For me, boy, yeah. 17:30. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
We woke up at 4:30, 4:15 this morning. Finally made it. It's 3:15 in the afternoon in Houston. I'm starving. Need coffee. I need a workout. And you know, there's only one place we're gonna go for a workout. So let's go for a food vlog. Delicious. Nothing beats Cheesecake Factory for portion sizes in the States, at least that I know of. This is gonna be a massive food week as well. All my favorite restaurants are out here, so we're gonna go there tonight. We're gonna go to my favorite burger joint tonight. We went there last year, found it. This place is insane. Time to spend some more money at Apple. That's what we're gonna go do. But this time, it's not gonna be a phone or a laptop. It's something that's more productive. They'll tell you after recording. That's what it is.
That's it?
That's it. Clear case, long case.
There it is.
There she is. There's always an ROI on my purchases. I never do a purchase unless I know there's an ROI on it, because that's just wasting dumb money. I waste dumb money on other things. But if it's going to be electronics, it's got to be something that's going to make me more money. These two over here keep telling me to buy the new iPhone. They want me to flip the coin. I haven't fully sold on it yet. I am sold on it from the battery extent of the fact that I could get way more battery power out of it. But we'll see if these guys end up. If these guys can convince me enough, maybe. Or should we? Should we flip a coin? Should we not flip a coin? I don't know. Well, right now, let's try this and see the goodness of this. So far, right now, the noise canceling is pretty wild. So it's going to be pretty sick to see what it sounds like with it fully set up. So I still got to update it. So it does. I think it'll be 7:20. Alright, we're at the Alpha League Gym. Miguel. What do you think of Alpha League?
It feels like I'm in a dream. Like I've been here multiple hundreds of times, so it's kind of strange.
Is that what your edit's gonna look like today? It's gonna be like a flashback dream edit?
Yeah.
Alright.
It'll be, you'll see.
You'll see, okay.
You'll see it in a few seconds here.
Alright, let's go into the edit. in about 10 days. Coming to the Athlete Gym is good motivation. Try to get back into it. Got this trip, got next trip, got a trip after this one. And then after that, it's back on the gym train. We start focusing on our health. We've been focusing on business and focusing on growth and the team and everything else. Now it's time to focus back on health. These 3D energy drinks are probably more lethal than pre-workout, in my opinion. My heart's racing right now. They're good though. Morning, YouTube. Bright and early. Not as gloomy as yesterday was. This is what I recognized Houston to be like, not what it was when we were driving in. Today's gonna be a fun day because we're gonna go get some coffee right now, get some breakfast, go to a camera store because we need to get some things to the camera, and then right after that we've got about 4 hours of shooting with the one, the only, Dr. John Demartini. So we'll do like a, I don't know, let Miguel shoot the vlog for whatever's gonna happen, and then the majority of the vlog today is gonna be behind the scenes of the Demartini shoot. So let's go get some coffee because I need coffee, and it's already 11 o'clock and I haven't had any coffee, so that ain't good. So let's go get some coffee. Keep an eye. Grande Starbucks one double shot on ice, light ice. So, like, that's kind of long story short. Like, to give you some other context too. There's always an ROI on my purchases. I never do a purchase unless I know there's an ROI on it, because that's just wasting dumb money. I waste dumb money on other things. But if it's going to be electronics, it's got to be something that's going to make me more money. One of our clients, we'll spend some more money on camera shit that we keep having to buy. And it's four-wheel. The one on the back there is four-wheel. We somehow ended up with a lot of camera gear, like I'm sure you guys know. We have a ton of camera stuff. Our new issue is when we're traveling with it, how do we pack it? We've just been doing it the getaway, but now it's time to actually get a legit bag so that we can keep all our stuff safe, because if you make that investment, you gotta keep those investments safe. See, that's way better. That's pretty sick. And it's deep as hell. We're shitting.
Daylight or tungsten, different colors, and then now we can go through the different colors.
That's sweet. Do the power supply and okay. Test. But because they're right here, when I say test, I think this is also picking up that test.
There's take one.
Just this damn podcast mic. Because for some reason we got a faulty one, so now I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, and then we had to get a rental one. And testing to make sure it's all working good, because we're doing testing, 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2, 1, 2, test. Yeah, our background's gonna be that. Thanks. Headed to John's office through 800 different hallways from the mall. That's pretty cool because it's all connected. And we'll get set up. First thing we're gonna do, I believe, is shoot the podcast, and then the second thing we're gonna do is shoot all the content. So let's go to the office. August. We were in Vegas, and my wife did the Breakthrough Experience. It was the last time I saw him. The last time we did some one-on-one with him was when I was here in April with him in his office. And if you follow the Instagram, you will see me talk about it. If you haven't followed the Instagram, go follow the Instagram. Excited? Gonna be interesting. This episode is gonna be a fun one because I've got one of my mentors that I've been learning, and as most of you know, I talk about knowing your values, and the man, the myth, the legend behind teaching me that has been Dr. John Demartini. Dr. John Demartini, welcome to this episode.
Thank you for having me.
Present and certain in what you're presenting, and you're not clear about the mission, and you don't have specialized knowledge on it, you'll be branded as sort of a fake. You need to have something that's really something that inspires you that you want to be able to speak about.
In the meantime, why don't we give them like a minute to 2 minutes of a condensed version of how you got to where you are today. Or take as long as you want.
Boom. I've had a dream since I was 17 to overcome my learning challenges and to overcome my speaking challenges that I had as a child. Myself, I wanted to learn everything and anything that might help an individual maximize their awareness, potential, and to do something extraordinary with their life. and to empower all areas of their life. But specialized knowledge is one of the keys of leadership. Knowing what your service is, knowing what you're really, really, really committed to do as a mission and service for the world.
Okay.
Getting clear about what it is you want to do. Mine is on human behavior. I wanted to maximize human potential. I was clear about that. Start on that. Now, what I'm about to share with you is something that I summarized and synthesized at age 27, 28. This is something that is going to be very crucial in the scaling up and building of your business. So here's what you do. You make a list. You make 6 columns. In the first column, you write down every single thing you do in a day. And this is daily actions. So every single thing you do in a day, I want you to compile the most comprehensive list of everything you do in a day on anything you might do over a 3-month period. It's been a very busy year.
And what about edifice?
Edifice, you mean like a China trip or something?
Yeah.
That probably won't be a while until I get the appearance finished.
Just finish it all and then do it.
The last trip I did was a China trip.
Ending today with going to dinner with a bunch of the facilitators that are part of the DeMartini program, and people that are also going to be attending the finance day that we're attending tomorrow. So I'm hungry, my brain's fried from listening to DeMartini for 3 hours, but I'm excited. So let's go and get some dinner. The podcast today was an absolute success. It was such a good way, at least from the way the flow of the podcast went, that next time I see John and everything that he's teaching, so when I come back potentially in January to Houston to come for a program that's called Master Planning, where he gets you to train, where he gets you to goal set for 1,000 years ahead. So it's really getting you to think outside the box. I see in that time what's going to end up happening is I'll do a part 2 of this podcast to release later on, because there's just a perfect flow that opens up for other questions that I could have asked him today, but we only have an hour, so I couldn't. Yeah, overall the podcast is an absolute success. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for you guys. And I'm excited to share what's about to come. But right now we're gonna go get some food because I'm starving. Thank you for watching this vlog. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked all the content you saw from John. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Go subscribe to the podcast when it is out, because it'll be in the link below. The first link in the description will be the podcast. And as well, if you missed all the behind the scenes, it's because you don't follow me on Instagram. That is where I am pretty much active. Majority of the day is on Instagram. So go hit that follow button on Instagram. If you want my free book that I'm giving away from this entire situation of Digital Expert launch, which we're going to be charging $39.99 for, go ahead, follow me on Instagram and DM me the word expert, and that is the only way you can get that book for free. So other than that, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and good night.
Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama that new Bentayga. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. I just mind my business. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it, I live it.